I feel a bit guilty.
Our names are Liam and Janine. We've been living in our campervan for the entirety of spring and summer. Based in the UK, we have travelled much of the country and seen so many beautiful areas. Picturesque beaches, mountains, forests and cities. Still so much more to see. For those following our journey, this will be the last episode in the Dorset Coast series. And for those who have just joined, welcome. You have joined just in time for our autumn adventures in the UK, so be sure to subscribe and say hello in the comments. Good morning everyone, we are still here at Chesil Beach. We're just about to leave. We stayed for a couple of nights. Last night we had a vegan fish and chips, sat on the bench over here with a friend that we made, and we watched the sunset together and it was lovely. But now it is time to move on. We are heading west along the Jurassic Coast. We're really looking forward to it actually, because so far the Jurassic Coast, or this coastline, has just been absolutely stunning. And yeah, we're absolutely gobsmacked at how nice it's been. So we're really looking forward to just continuing this trip and seeing the rest of it. So we haven't had breakfast today or a coffee either. So we're going to hop in the van, head west, see where it takes us, and grab a bit of food. So let's go.
Take away? Yeah.
Thank you. Lovely, thank you.
Oh, well, there we go for you.
Lovely, thank you.
Well, thanks very much.
Cheers. Here's your coffee.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Nice flat white for the journey.
So where are we going today?
I've got a little treat for you. You're going to really like this. I'm going to really like this.
Yeah.
We are heading to well, can I just surprise you?
You can do.
Yeah, I'm going to surprise you. Sod it. Because you've got no idea where we're going, so I'm just going to surprise you. But you're going to really love it.
Really?
Perfect thing to do today.
It's not something where I have to jump off things, is it?
You've got to jump off really high cliffs into very cold water. I thought you liked that sort of thing. No.
I'm not doing it.
No, it's nothing like that, Tracy. It'll be right up your alley, and I'm not going to stitch you up. It's not a stitch up.
Okay, cool.
So, should we go?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Jurassic Coast Road to Bridport.
Is that where we're going, Liam?
I knew it wouldn't be one of those surprises that I could actually like hold off until right to the very end. Thought there's going to be signs to it. It's going to be very obvious, but yeah. Well, all right then, Janine. What's the Swannery?
A place where swans are.
Yes, true. Very true.
The Swannery is located in the most picturesque little village of Abbotsbury, made up of gorgeous cottages and surrounded by hills about half an hour's drive west of Weymouth. It only had a few amenities like a local shop, B&B, post office, etc. The morning was sunny and the air had a slight chill to it. It was a perfect day to wander around a Swannery.
So excited, Janine?
Yeah.
Do you know what a Swannery is?
I have no idea, but I presume we're going to see a lot of swans.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So what is a Swannery?
It's well, this is a Swannery. This is a Swan Sanctuary for mute swans. And apparently there's over 600 here.
Wow. Cool.
Which is huge. I think it's the largest in the world.
Yeah.
So, and the grounds are, you know, it's like sort of really old grounds and historical and stuff. Anyway, I don't know much more than that.
Be interesting.
Yeah. The nesting one. Enjoying the Swannery?
Yeah, I am actually. It's very nice and sort of the grounds are really pretty. The swans are very strange, aren't they? I thought they were a bit strange before. Now I think they're really strange. They're making like growling noises, and but they're really pretty as well. But when you see them in mass, and you see their long necks sort of bobbing up, sort of along over a big sort of mass of them, it just looks really odd. So yeah. And I used to be scared of them, but being here, I'm not so much. And how are you finding the swans?
Well, considering that we spent most of the time here thinking that it was a sanctuary for swans that can't talk anymore, they're mute swans, we've only just found out that a mute swan is a breed of swan, and whilst it is a sanctuary, it's not a sanctuary for swans that can't talk. And we've only just found that out. But apart from that, it's really nice. Big smell of guano in the air, but it's really pretty. And the grunting noises that Janine talks about is the only unmute part about it. They're not really mute. They just grunt a lot. But yeah, it's really pretty, and it's right by the beach, that Chesil Beach again, which is incredible.
Abbotsbury Swannery is the only place in the world where you're able to walk through the heart of a colony of nesting mute swans. A mute is the type of swan as opposed to swans who have lost their voice. So back in the day, the Swannery was started by monks who actually used to eat them. Using a loophole in their diet, they pretended they were fish due to their fishy flavour and their webbed feet. This is not the case anymore, thankfully. In fact, this place is a sanctuary where they are free to leave if they choose, but it's here as a nesting ground and a place for them to be fed and looked after in the harsher winter months. The grounds here are beautiful, really well looked after, with an enchanting bamboo walkway to get to the swans right at the back of the property down by the beach. It feels very wild. We were lucky enough to be here at feeding time.
My name is Charlie, we have Rachel on the buckets this afternoon, and what we are trying to do, our aim with this feed here, we need to bring all of our non-breeding birds, which are simply all of the birds on the land here, they're all fairly successfully, bring them down into the water for the simple reason we need to keep them out of the way. Because at the same time as we're doing this feed, my colleagues going around the rest of the nesting site to feed all of the families with cygnets in the pens and across the ponds and waterways from east to west.
Thank you.
You ready to feed some swans?
Go and feed some swans. Oh, poor things. Falling on their backs.
I feel a bit guilty throwing it on top.
No, put it down there for them.
They said you can chuck
Yeah,
it
they did, I suppose.
everywhere. Oh, yeah, I feel guilty. Just come to him and then...
It was nice to be able to interact with the swans without getting too close. After all, these are wild birds and it's lovely that that aspect still remains here. As much as I wanted to stroke one, they look so soft and fluffy and obviously one of the most elegant animals in the world. They definitely have some class to them.
Hello.
We noticed this cute chapel on the hills on our way out of the town, which we later found out was used by monks as their place for their private prayer. The town oozes history with nearly 100 listed structures, and as an added bonus, this countryside village has sea views. Could this be the classiest place in the UK? We continued our journey west along these fantastic roads through the countryside, passing quite a few motorbike enthusiasts taking full advantage of this smooth, straight and scenic road. We were heading for West Bay for a bite to eat.
Place called Rise here, and it's got butter bowls.
Nice.
Expensive but good. I had butter beans with roasted carrots. It was £12.50. Bloody hell!
Well, that's expensive.
But the food's really delicious.
Should we head down there and see?
Good vegan options, yeah? Yeah, sounds good to me.
Thank you. Oh, cheers.
We sat down and ordered our food, and although admittedly very pricey, we were really impressed with the quality of the food.
Vegan nachos, vegan cheese, vegan chili, guacamole, and pico de gallo. Very good. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. I'm actually suitably more jealous of yours though. As you know, I'm gonna have a bite of that. That looks amazing.
And I got the vegan Katsu curry, and this looks awesome. This is tofu. It's really crispy. Can't pick it up, but yeah, it's really nice.
Wow, look at that.
It's really good. Nice and crunchy. Katsu sauce is nice.
Don't get it on your white top, will you?
I know.
It's going to happen, isn't it?
Definitely. It always does.
Who's a mucky pup?
Such good food in this place here, Rise in West Bay. That's so expensive. Yeah, it's definitely tourist prices here. So yeah, but it was lovely food.
Bellies full, we went for a wander to walk off the food. We chilled out on top of the cliff and took in the sights for a while. West Bay is a lovely little coastal harbour town just south of Bridport. It's very touristy with a stunning coastline. On a down note, both Liam and myself sometimes get to places and simply don't gel with them, despite how beautiful they are. This was one of those places for us, so we didn't stay too much longer before heading back to the van.
time to get the hell out of West Bay. It's very busy here, very, very busy. Next stop, I think, is Lyme Regis, so let's go.
It took us about half an hour to get from West Bay to Lyme Regis. The roads around here are very small and quaint, but we managed to find a car park just out of town to park the van.
We're using the Just Park app, which is pretty much the app that you use everywhere here. It's 50p until tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock, which is when we will be leaving probably, which is really good. It's a beautiful sunny day. We're not going to waste any time. Let's go down to Lyme Regis and see what we can see. It's actually really nice. It's got like when you've just been to somewhere like West Bay and it was mental and a little bit tacky with what they were selling and stuff and how it's set up, and then you come somewhere like this and there's genuine families down here on the beach and stuff, and it's really chilled out, and all you can hear is the sound of people laughing and the waves. It's so much nicer. This is more us. This is way more us.
We decided to go for a couple of drinks during sunset to sit back and enjoy the view of this amazing coastal town before Liam promised Janine one of his finest meals yet. So back to the van for some cooking.
So what you made for us?
Literally, the microwavable rice that you can put in a pan, and the organic Suma free bean chili tin. So at least it's organic, but it's in a tin. But you know, look at it. It's rice and beans and vegetables. It's a cheap, quick meal. Fairly nutritious as well, apart from the tinned aspects. So it's all good. Not my finest hour, but it'll do.
Thank you. Well, it smells alright actually. Bit of bread, dip it in.
It'll do, won't it?
Yeah, so it's alright, it'll do.
I'll treat you to something better tomorrow morning.
You promise?
Yeah, something a little bit more exciting and a little bit weird. How about that?
Yeah, I'm well up for weird food.
Okay, you'll like the weirdness tomorrow. Back where we were yesterday. Well, that was an abrupt get up and go. Shall we head to the beach?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go and park right on the beach if we can. There she is.
Good morning, everyone. We've managed to find this awesome car park space right by the beach. It's basically a few meters from the beach, so it's a brilliant place to park. We dashed down here this morning, one, to get a decent parking space, and two, because we wanted to leave our park up for the night because we were in a car park, and you know, it's just a good thing to just get up and get things moving in the morning when you're wild camping. So we came down here. Liam's promised me a toasty this morning. Is it a toasty?
Yeah, it's a breakfast anyway. You'll love it.
A breakfast this morning. So I don't know what it is apart from I think it's a toasty. And we're just gonna have breakfast and have a coffee and admire this beach for the morning.
As Janine quite rightly said, it is toasty time. A bit junky. Not the healthiest of breakfast, but it's going to be fun.
We ate our sandwich on the beach and drank our coffees, admiring the early morning sun, the calm breeze and the sunrise swimmers. The Dorset Coast went above and beyond our expectations. We only headed this way initially for the good late summer weather, but we ended up falling in love with Dorset's rugged beauty, beaches and towns. So far we have done the coast, but we will return to see the rest. But now as the light is more golden, the leaves start to fall and the air is that little more crisp, we can see autumn creep in and take over the English summer. We need to brush that sand away, exchange our flip-flops for trainers, and see what the UK is all about at this time of year. We hope you join us on this journey. It may be a cold one.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on